Here's how I recently made just over $760 trading the ES using one of my favorite strategies called the Morning Liquidity Run. Well, first off, price entered into a time window that I like trading. It broke an overnight session high and at some stage started seeing a reversal to the downside that broke below a previous structure low, as well as accompanied by an increase in selling volume. Now, as soon as that occurred, on my 1 minute time frame, I needed to find a trade location. Now, I like using what's called fair value gaps to determine where I want to get in my trade. And as you can see by this rectangle I drew in my chart, on the 1 minute time frame, there was a fair value gap between 3 candles that formed a little gap between the first and the third candle. That's how I use my trade location, as I have mentioned. But before I do enter into a trade, always first need to figure out what my overall risk might be. If I place my stop above that recent swing high, and I like trading with 2 contracts, that would have been $600 in total, which was a little bit too much for my liking. So the alternative stop loss placement area could be a tick or so above the first candle that forms part of the fair value gap formation. And in this case, with 2 contracts, it would have only been $300. So I then proceeded to place a sell limit order at the lower end of that fair value gap. After a brief wait, I got filled. I positioned my stop where I determined it should be before I entered into the trade, got out my risk reward meter, positioned my first target at a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, and then with this strategy I like to target the opposite overnight session high and low, in this case overnight session low. I placed a tick above that, which was just over a 1-to-4 ratio. About 3 minutes later, my first target was hit. Didn't really have to wait long for that. I reduced the risk on my remaining position. If I was going to see a reversal, at least I walk away with a bit of profit. And it wasn't a long wait. Price aggressively started selling off, and price reached my second target, yielding a total of $760 or slightly over in just 8 minutes. If you like these indicators you've seen there or want to know a bit more about this strategy, then please make sure to click the link below and find out more about our Ninjacators Fast Track program. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.